Hello there, and welcome to today's episode of the EdTech Podcast. My name is Monica Burns, and I am so glad that you're here to join me today. If you want to make the most of education technology, aka EdTech, well, you are in the right place. My goal has always been to help make EdTech easier and give you ideas you can try yourself, share with a colleague, or bookmark for later in the school year. Every Tuesday here on the EdTech Podcast, you'll hear stories from my time in the classroom, the work I do now with schools and districts, and my travels to different EdTech events. Get ready for solo episodes where I share some quick tips and stories, and interviews full of practical ideas and stories from new guests each month. If we mention something you'd like to check out, make sure to click the link. You'll find it in the episode description or the summary area where you're listening to this podcast, or you can find every episode and all of the resources we mention by going to classtechtips.com/podcast, or by going to classtechtips.com and just clicking on the EdTech Podcast button at the top of the page. This episode is sponsored by my quick reference guide using AI chatbots to enhance planning and instruction, published by ASCD and ISTE. It's full of quick tips educators can use, and Amazon almost always has it on sale. Just search for me, Monica Burns, on Amazon to see all of my books and quick reference guides. But please remember that there are 2 authors named Monica Burns on Amazon, and I'm pretty sure you'll be able to tell the difference between our books. Just head to Amazon, search Monica Burns, and you'll find my quick reference guide using AI chatbots to enhance planning and instruction. This week's episode is all about Teacher Appreciation Week, which is right around the corner. If you're listening to this before you're celebrating a Teacher Appreciation Week, then you're in the right place. Or if you're listening to this at a different part of the school year and just looking for some gift ideas, you are in the right place too. So whether you give out some thoughtful notes, whether you give out wrapped presents, whether you help someone by giving some time back to them, some coverage during the week, whatever it might be to show your appreciation, there's lots of ways to do it. But in today's episode, I'm going to give you a handful of gift ideas. They're all linked in my Amazon storefront. If you checked out the storefront before, it's a way that when I share suggestions or recommendations, Amazon helps organize all of that so it's easy to find, and we earn some affiliate income from that, so it helps support the podcast when you use our links too. But I pulled around a list of things that I've used before, I've gifted before, or that I think would be a really great idea for Teacher Appreciation Week. Of course, I'm always on the hunt. I'm always looking for new things to recommend. So if you've got a favorite, like something that I don't say or that you would definitely gift to someone on a Teacher Appreciation Week, send it my way. I always love checking out your recommendations, and I've got a handful for you. So let's go through this list. Like I said, I've linked it all out for you in one big collection so that you can find these things, share them out with others, and maybe they're a good fit for a Teacher Appreciation Week gift. First up is a travel hand sanitizer. Now, I have found a 3-pack of hand sanitizers that I put on this list. It's great because there's 3 in the pack. You can gift out the 3 of them, just like a quick gift for a couple people on your list. Each one in this pack includes some different scents. I almost said flavors, but scents is the right word there. And you can pick and choose which one you think the recipient of your Teacher Appreciation gift will enjoy. I received some of these as a stocking stuffer and really love it. So it's become part of my regular, travel routine is to make sure I've got some of these. And it may be something that is just a practical, quick, little way to show appreciation for others. Next up is a portable fan. This is one I use all the time. We actually have one strapped around the stroller right now, but I've used it inside the house. I'm just standing up on my desk also. And so whether it's toasty where you are, or whether it's the weather's about to change, which is what I'm hoping will happen here now that we're in the beginning of March, if you're listening to this episode when it goes live, or you're just, thinking into the spring and summer, a portable fan is a lot of fun and something you could just use, in all different types of scenarios. The one I've linked out for you has a flexible tripod clip. So you can kind of I almost think of it like a robot arm or something. Like you wrap it around any type of kind of thing you want to attach it to, like the stroller I mentioned, we've got one on there, but you can also just change it, like the bottom, so that it's nice and flat. Like it's really up to you. You can wrap it around or just have it stand straight up. Amazon has this on sale all the time, which is one of the reasons I like to include it. And this could be a thoughtful gift for someone who's, always saying this room is so warm, or, or someone who, likes to go for long walks or something, right? This could be something that's easy, quick, affordable, and thoughtful for someone too. Next up is a fun cookbook. I love gifting cookbooks. I think that they are a fun way to show someone who loves to cook, that you listen to them, and that you really love that hobby that they have. I snagged a fun pizza cookbook, which I put on this list for my husband when it was on sale on Amazon not too long ago. He loves this one, and maybe the pizza cookbook's a good one. Maybe that's a good one for someone on your list too, whether the teacher you have in mind loves pizza, right? Or maybe it's cupcakes or a cheese plate. That's one that I often give out, is a cookbook with a whole bunch of cheese plate ideas for someone who I know who loves to host. So you can find lots of different cookbooks with a unique theme. And I find that these go on sale a lot. Cookbooks are one of the ones that might drop in price a little bit more than, say, a novel or a nonfiction book that you might want to gift someone. Next up is a pack of markers. You cannot go wrong with a pack of fun markers for Teacher Appreciation Week. The one I've put on our list is from Sharpie and has lots of different colors to choose from. I love to send out notes to people. I usually like to get a pack that has plenty of blues and greens to choose from, like the blog or the podcast, has blues and greens in it. Those get a lot of traction from me when I'm putting together a pack of thank you cards or something. So if you grab one of these marker sets, you might want to choose one that has a color theme that connects to colors your recipient of your gift will love. Now, one of the best purchases I've made recently, I also put this in my newsletter last week maybe, or the week before. I forget, pretty recently. And it's a freezable snack bag. So this was a must-have on my Teacher Appreciation Week gift. It's perfect for travel, big and small. If you have seen me at a conference, I'll sometimes joke about my purse snacks, where I've got all of my snacks for the day, especially at a big one like ISTE or TCA or something, or FETC. I need to have my snacks for the whole day. I was like this as a classroom teacher working in New York City, where I would bring my snacks with me on the train. I love to have, my special certain things with me. And this is a great one. I bring this through security at the airport all the time when I'm traveling to schools. If I want to bring a little guacamole thing from home or whatever it might be that I want to keep at a nice temperature, these freezable snack bags are awesome. And what I like about it is that it takes up way less real estate in my backpack or, my purse than a traditional insulated lunch bag. So these freezable snack bags, definitely a great one. And I wanted to include it on my list. Now, in the same way that a hand sanitizer 3-pack is something that could be used for a few people on your list, I found a 2-pack of tablet stands that would also make a great one for your teacher appreciation gift list. Now, tablet stands like the one I linked here, you could use with all different devices, whether it is a phone, a tablet, a small screen to display. Even if you're not sure what that person's primary device is, it can definitely come in handy. I've given out little tablet or phone stands as gifts to many different people, educators in my life, right? Super useful because you can just put it on your desk, put your phone, put your tablet, maybe you're using one as a timer, right? Or you have your calendar up, like when you're talking to someone, so many different reasons why you might want it. And it's one of those things that people might not buy for themselves, but as soon as they start using it in rotation, they're like, how did I live without this? So maybe that's one you would put on your Teacher Appreciation Week shopping list. Next up is a photo book. So another kind of 2-for-1 on this list is the photo album I put in our Amazon collection here. You could do one for 5x7 or 4x6 photos. I bought this in January as a way to keep Christmas cards that we received throughout, the season all in one place. Not so many people, print out 4x6 photos anymore, but you could fill this up maybe with notes of positive encouragement or appreciation and give it to someone. You could print out a few photos and help them get started filling the pages. Just could be something nice to have on their desk for them to see and kind of smile, if they're having a tough day. Now, a couple more for you to consider. I've got, 3 more here on the list, kind of keeping it short and sweet today, are some fun socks. I think fun socks are just an easy gift. Can't go wrong. Even if it's a silly sock that someone might not wear to school, right? Just having them around the house might be something that makes them smile. I linked out a 5-pack of Sesame Street socks. I've gifted this. My niece loves Sesame Street. Actually bought this as a present for my father who loves to make her laugh, right? So, there could be a personal story to why you're buying a silly sock for someone and you saw it and thought of them. Or it might just be an easy one that you found one with some pencils on it or with notebooks, something kind of education themed or connected to maybe a hobby they have or something that they've mentioned they like to do, on a spring break or summer vacation. Now, speaking of things that are on the more fun or silly side, you might grab a silly mug and use that as a Teacher Appreciation Week gift. Now, the world is full of silly mugs, and same thing goes for Amazon. So you could find one that's like just right for that teacher in your life. In this Amazon collection, I popped in one that says, "You're my national treasure." That pokes fun at the Nicolas Cage movie. It has like Nicolas Cage on it with "You're my national treasure" on it. So it might not be the perfect gift, might not make everyone laugh on your list, but I bought this as a white elephant gift this past school year and it was a big hit. So plenty to choose from when you're searching for some funny or silly coffee mugs, and you can find something that would be just right for that one person in your life. And last up on the list, we've talked about some digital things, some physical things, some things that are great to just have easy access on your desk throughout the school year. But another fun series, this is one I love gifting to people too, are good night board books. This is great for a classroom library, for someone with a little one in their life, and you can choose a place that they feature that connects to that person. So I've probably bought, half a dozen of the Goodnight Delaware books for friends who I went to the University of Delaware with. I've bought a handful of Goodnight New Jersey ones for people that live locally near me. And so, there's plenty of ways you can find something that has a personal spin without having to spend too much time, picking something out for them. So there you have it. In this short episode, a few Teacher Appreciation Week gifts, some on the techie side, some on the analog side or not too techie, but either way, some favorites that you can find online that I'll link out in a full collection for you. And of course, if handing someone a physical gift, doesn't seem like the right fit for, this year's Teacher Appreciation Week, even just a heartfelt note, a message, maybe a video recording, maybe you set up a Padlet page with some video messages or a book made by a book creator, right, with a bunch of video messages in it. You could go in so many directions, whether you hand something to them or send them a link to make that person smile. So I hope you're able to gather a couple ideas. Let's finish up like we always do with a few key points from the episode. Thoughtful gifts, big or small, can make teachers feel appreciated. Practical gifts like hand sanitizers or portable fans are useful and budget-friendly. Personalized gifts, such as a photo book or themed cookbook, can add a special touch to your gift giving. And a heartfelt note or message can be just as meaningful as handing someone a physical gift. Remember, you can find the show notes and the full list of resources from today's episode by heading to easyedtechpodcast.com. This episode is sponsored by my quick reference guide using AI chatbots to enhance planning and instruction, published by ASCD and ISTE. It's full of quick tips educators can use, and Amazon almost always has it on sale. Just search for me, Monica Burns, on Amazon to see all of my books and quick reference guides. But please remember that there are 2 authors named Monica Burns on Amazon, and I'm pretty sure you'll be able to tell the difference between our books. Just head to Amazon, search Monica Burns, and you'll find my quick reference guide using AI chatbots to enhance planning and instruction. Thank you for listening to this new episode of the Easy EdTech Podcast. I love creating new episodes for you each week, but I could use a bit of help spreading the word about the podcast. Can you leave a rating or review on your favorite podcast app? Spotify will let you tap on the stars, and Apple Podcasts will let you tap on the stars and leave a 1 or 2 sentence review. Thank you so much for taking this extra step. It helps other educators find episodes like this one when they're searching for EdTech tips.